What's good, everybody? It's your boy TBT, aka the Brainless Trader, and we back with another one. This is the video that I said was coming after the video about the FTMO challenge. I'm actually going to go into the analyses for each of the challenges, kind of explain to you what happened within each one of them, reiterate the mistakes and things that I feel like I made, the successes that I had, and then kind of set you up for the next video, which is explaining the two things that I did that I never thought I would do within trading. But obviously I can do them now, and so I'm happy about that. So let's get into it. On the first challenge, so let's say I started the first challenge, paid my $600 for this 100K challenge in February of 2022, this year. And so the first challenge was February 8th to March 9th. Now, looking inside of the metrics for the account, I was not profitable like almost the whole time. Like, no lie. Like there were times that I made money. Like I went down immediately to 2K, or about just under 2K. Then I went back up to only 500 down, 200 down. You know, this is within the first. No, this is basically the first month. I didn't take many trades. I was really trying to be, consistent. I was trying to really take my time, look for the best trades, and I wasn't trying to press, right? And so I was taking my time. I was like, look, I'm going to do this the right way. Even if I fail it, I'm going to do it the right way. Because in the past, what I've done is I've always gotten out of my trading model to try to pass it, knowing that that's not going to work. So I'd rather fail doing it right, and that way I can adjust from there. And so even with the amount of money that I spent, you have to learn how to do it right. And take that, oh, I spent this much on this challenge. No. The challenge don't really even matter. It's about you executing what you know is going to work anyway, right? And riding with that until the end, okay? And you'll see that can work out. Because what I did was, I took some L's. I was only 200 down, and we got 5 days of the challenge left to go. So you can only imagine, I'm thinking, I gotta get above break even so I can get another challenge at least. Obviously, I haven't made no money yet, so let me just focus on getting above break even. But I don't think I was focused on that right here. I think I was focused on let me get to 10,000. That's what I was focused on. And then slowly but surely, you see me taking a dive. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when you're down 4,000 and you got a day left in the challenge, that is a stressful situation. So I was down 4,000 something, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. But as you see from here, 2 trades essentially got me back right. So what ended up happening was, I think that the majority of these, like this trade, we can go down to the actual trades here. What looks like I lost a whole bunch of money the day before. Like I was doing okay. I had lost some, gained some, lost some, gained some. But like the day before, I did lose a whole bunch. So obviously I was pissed. I remember being a little bit upset and just being like, bro, is this for me? Like, why do I keep spiraling? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I keep taking these trades that are putting me so far away from my goal? But I said, look, I'm going to do this the proper way. I'm going to look for the proper setup. And if I get it, I'm just going to go lots, all lots in. Straight up. I'm just going to go in because what other choice do I have? Right? So that's the only time I enjoy being the Cowboys, when your back is to the wall. Right? Otherwise, you never do that. But essentially, you see, I went 43 lots deep and was able to capture this amount of money to get back above break even. And I praised the Lord Jesus Christ's name because I was at work and I was like, bro, thank you. Finally, I don't fail a challenge. This was the first challenge that I didn't fail. I had failed 4 straight challenges before, 3 10Ks and 1 50K. So, and this was 2020. 2020 was the 3 10Ks. 2021 was the 1 50K. Then after that 50K, I was like, I'm done. Until February 2022 when I did this. So it was just a breath of fresh air just to not fail. You feel me? Because like as a trader, you coming into your own and you're learning, you're executing, you're just like, bro, like just let me not fail, bro. Like let me just be profitable, kind of, sort of. So as you see, I made like $200 total this month, something like that, and I survived to get my next free try. So me thinking I got this next free try, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get it this time. It's gonna be easy. I know what to do now. You feel me? I know what to do now. And you see, I didn't know what to do. This is going back to what I was saying in the previous video. If you haven't watched, please check it out. I'm gonna link it to the end of this video. I just kind of went over my things that I learned from these FTMO challenges, right? Like I really didn't have a structure in place. Like going back to this is my current structure and I'm sticking with it. It works for me. But I didn't have a set of rules in place that I could go boom, 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 boom. Is number 1 here, is number 2 here, is number 3 here, is number 4 here. If not, I shouldn't take a trade. Instead, I was just taking trades, bro. I was just taking trades. So it's just like I was spiraling. And this is another thing I talked about, is that like I just had trouble finding my footing in the market. Also understanding how to use my lots to my advantage. I was going in straight up with a 10 lot instead of understanding maybe I should test it out with a 1 lot. If my 1 lot can get stops to profit, then I can go bigger, you know, and understanding that that's giving me some confidence about the move instead of risking it all and not knowing what's going to happen or having a better idea, right? So as you see, there are a lot of spikes in my trading where I would lose 4,000 at a time. I'd build back up a little bit, then I'd lose another 2,000. Then I lose another 2,000. Like I got all the way down to, looks like 8,000 down. I got up back to 6,000 down, and then I got all the way down to $9,000 down. And when you see this, you see that this says April 8th. The last day of the challenge was what? April 8th. This was the night before. And when I tell y'all, I was at work. So this is the day before. The hours on this are a little skewed because of the differences in Eastern time zone and obviously what FTMO, it being in Europe, stationed in Europe. So it's going off of the MT4 time frames. But essentially, it was the day before at work. I just was not able to find any footing, and I stopped myself from just messing it all up. And I was like, look, I got 1 night left. Here I go. I got to be a cowboy. Now, I really didn't think that I was going to be able to execute and get back above break even. So these trades, and the trades that I took in the previous challenge that I just talked about, I'm going to actually show and like make video about those 2 specific trades because they were so epic and clutch. I didn't think that I could make this. I made $9,000 back within an hour, the majority of it. If you're looking at the timestamps, it says 16:08 all the way to 18:11 on the same day. So this is like within 2 hours, I made $9,000. I've never done anything like this ever in my life. It's right here. I'm not lying to you. I actually did this to stay in the challenge. And you see, I barely got above break even, and I took profit so that I could get another challenge, right? Like, so when I say I was on another level of high, I was on another level of high. I've never even smoked marijuana before, and I felt like I was flying. Okay, it's terrible trading. But on the day that it mattered, I got back where I needed to be. And so this kind of taught me that if I'm really focused and I really understand what's going on, like I can really be successful. I can make $9,000 in an hour. Why can't I make $10,000 in a month? You know what I'm saying? So I think I started to understand that yes, I can do this, which is a very important piece of learning how to become a trader, right? Like a lot of times we don't even know, can we do this? I'm seeing everybody else do, can I do it? And so this was a confidence booster for sure. I know that I can do it, but obviously this helped. But on top of that, I noticed that the reason why I was spiraling is because I was impatient and not following any sort of model, right? And so during the course of this challenge, I created this model, right? And it's not mine. This is ICT's. Obviously, I'm parroting the things that I like from what he's taught and make it my own. But I realized the things that usually work for me were the things that I wasn't doing, and that's why I wasn't able to be profitable. So boom, I was able to get back profitable in 2 hours, $9,000. I will make a video outlining exactly how I did it, because I took notes and I was like, told myself like, this is how I basically scout my way. So the previous one, it was a one shot, one kill. This one it was like 3 or 4 or 5 trades where I basically scout my way, and you can kind of see here. It was like on the day, you can't tell how many trades I took, but obviously it's also, there you go, 18 trades, right? So it wasn't one shot, one kill. It was 18 trades where I basically like turned the lot sizes upside down, but scout my way. I was getting 20 lots, I was getting 10 pips, I would take that. That's 2K, I'm taking that, and then we're gonna just wait for another pullback, blah, blah, blah. So I'll kind of outline how I did it, but I was able to get back profit. So, there's 2 straight months where I'm trading with higher stakes than normal, and I'm able to end the month profitable, right?